Hi everyone, I'm Strange Fuzz.
And this is Supreme Fuzzler. Apologies.
And we're back with Secret World. Last time I left off, did some stuff in a maintenance tunnel, I believe. And learned about who brought the fog. Who essentially brought the fog. Or at least, not brought the fog. The Lady Margaret brought the fog. Who brought this destruction essentially on Kingsmouth, who's orchestrating it. His name is Behemoth.
He's an asshole.
And then look
He's
down.
got impotence problems.
According to that Cassie chick, he doesn't know how to use his sword. If you know what I mean.
Also, he doesn't get that ass.
But since then, I left the maintenance tunnel, got to level 13. We have to get to level 14, but I decided to do that. I was going to do Father Henry Hawthorne's quest, because they're really fun, because he's into the Illuminati, which is my faction. And they know about him. So let's check out what his other one's about, which is Dust to Dust. Henry Hawthorne alludes cryptically to a part of Kingsmouth's past rising to haunt them yet again. Someone is digging where they shouldn't, and they have to be stopped. Henry Hawthorne talks about unmarked mass graves, graves that hide Kingsmouth's past sins, and they are being tampered with. Ooh. These are really easy quests, too, apparently.
Before we go into this, I also want to say we are working on the game audio.
Yeah, we do understand that Secret World is a particularly loud game, especially with the sword and elemental abilities, so we're working on that.
Just want to be known it is being addressed, and we are playing with it as we go.
So that might be changing in the next video. We'll see how this one turns out. Hopefully we got it figured out, though. I think we did. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Kingsmouth is not a town without its blight, its fallow seasons. In times past, these lands have borne bad fruit. The demons are plucking forgotten apples that should have been left to rot on the boughs of Kingsmouth's tree, planted in unsanctified soil. By apples, I mean bodies. The tree represents, graves. And the unsanctified soil means... Well, unsanctified soil. Unmarked graves.
Unmarked graves. Mass. I'm getting
they
at
operated with rationale, our illuminated ancestors. I'm sure of it. I mean, who am I to question these men of action? Those men of God. Even if they did stumble in their faith, well... that can happen to all of us. We forget to say grace. We lie. We cheat. We fornicate.
The first one seems a little... Wow.
We do worse.
We
We have more immediate concerns than being ministers of past sins. What they're digging up is something that should remain buried. Hidden from inquisitive eyes and wagging tongues. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
So you want me to go take care of it, is what you're saying.
He's such a weird fucker.
He's a weird dude. I like him, though. He's cool. I can't wait to do his investigation quests. That one's fun. Alright, though, we need to locate an unmarked mass grave, which apparently is back yonder. You guys know. Nay. Keep your battle attack music in your gurry gurrs. Mouty.
95,000.
Gone. Especially with freaking the sprint that they give us. Oh yeah, you can be gone so fast. Killed charred remains and witch trial victims. Alright then.
Good old Salem witch hunt.
Oh hey. Over there. It's a thing. Honeycomb. That wasn't who I wanted to attack, but alright. Apparently. Alright, let's get this little honeycomb of info. About the 1712 fire. Time moves, first in shouts, then in crackling, then ashes cool. Witnesses claim to have seen a man or men throwing torches into the harbor warehouse before fleeing. Mysterious mysteries wink in the murk of arcid air. The dead are not buried on holy ground, but flung into a mass grave. The citizens count the lost and cry out for justice. Well, that explains the mass grave.
Yep.
And why they're charred. Oh, nope, that's just an animal well over there. I thought it was a legend. That's just a big old animal well. Oh, that's a legend.
That one
well.
is. Yep.
Alright. Get you guys. And everything's dead. Well, dead-er. And again with the 17 flower, which makes sense. This is the mass grave for it, apparently. And we got 10% of the legends for Solomon Island. Woo! That's... Initiate the secret histories. What is time to us? We stand outside. Everything has happened. Everything is happening. We smell the carbon agony of burnt flesh and hair. And we are there. In the autumn, in the year of the affixed god 1712, time moves, but the fire moves faster. Eating King's Mouth, harbor and town, church, town hall, tavern, wharf, and housing. Many die from heat and many die from noxious smoke. Children enslaved. I will get back to that in a second.
Just said wolf.
Wharf, yeah, I believe that's a wharf. Wharf and housing. Many die from heat, many die from noxious smoke. Children splayed like charcoal drawings. And that was the one right before the other one we got. So if we had just been a little bit further, we could have got the one before. But whatevs. We need one more charge remain. You. I'll char you more. Because that's fair. You know? And now we locate the second mass grave. Because, you know, if there's a first mass grave, there's probably a second. It looks like we gotta kill this Wendigo to get up there. So he's up there. And he's in. Alright. Second mass grave. Kill Blue Ridge, Forgotten, and Watchmen. That's not fair that they were forgotten. I wonder why they're restless. Nobody likes to God. Ew. Well, that was just gross. Ew, body scan. I'm just aware of him. You. Ah, there's legend over there. They're just everywhere. Must be. Actually, we like the bees. The bees are our friends. The bees are what give us our powers, apparently. Because I didn't have those powers until that bee flew into my mouth. And then I got these powers.
I think it's the whole conspiracy theory that bees pollinate even you.
Oh yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised. This game is all about any and every conspiracy theory you can think of. It's in here. Alright, and we got scanning. New England. The Drog of Kingsmouth are very real, very corporeal. When the fogs came, the townsfolk walked into the sea to drown, rising again from the waters, driven forward by pale humanoids. Clad in the seaweed of the Sargasso, these pallid creatures sported shells and all manner of aquatic growths. Their bloated bodies crawled with marine carrion eaters and parasites, becoming walking nests for the crustaceans that served their will in symbiosis. Adapted to life in the ocean, they look deceptively awkward on land. Their presence is betrayed by the putrid stink rot that they carry from the bottom of the ocean. Their decaying undead brains carry no mercy or empathy. Good to know. Essentially, kill them first before they get you, because they will not show mercy. Essentially. No mercy or empathy. Alright, a third one? Jeez. You'd think these people would get it after the first mass grave. You shouldn't do more. Mass graves are not cool. Kill suffocated miners. That's That's even harsh. This island has very dark, sad history. No, what? There we go. Come on. If I can see him, I should be able to. Avoid them. Come around this way. Ah. Aha! Take that. And with that, I'm done. I'm gonna come over here to this tree where it looks relatively safe and read this text message from Kristen. I knew you'd dig into Kingsmouth's past eventually. I didn't expect the Jog to be digging with you. Keep in mind that Kingsmouth's not on trial here. Mix occult roots with small-town pettiness and witch hunts become inevitable. Burning one's neighbors is just the local sport. The history of haunted miners and offshoot cults is equally sad and equally darkened by the occult air. Our focus remains the Drow. They're becoming more adept at digging up the past and turning it against us. We have buried a lot of bones in Kingsmouth. You need to keep them buried. KG. Alright, Kristen. I'll do my best if you pay me well. Alright. With that, we head back to the church to do Henry Hawthorne's investigation quest. Which, those are the ones that talk about the Illuminati. Just go figure. You want to know about them, you got to investigate. That slow turnaround is very creepy, sir. Very creepy. Alright. The Kingsmouth Code. As an epicenter of early Illuminati history in the New World, Kingsmouth is still full of signs and symbols. Understanding their hidden message could unearth ancient secrets left by the Illuminati fathers. Henry Hawthorne said the founding fathers of Kingsmouth left clues to forgotten secrets all over town. Follow the traces of the Illuminati to uncover their mysteries. Let's check it out.
Kingsmouth is a book of secrets, an illuminated manuscript waiting for those who would read between the lines. I've seen it spelled out, the hidden truth of this blighted Garden of Eden. For are we not seekers of knowledge, you and I? Even a man of God can have his eyes open to further enlightenment and illumination. To be illuminated under the eye. The pyramid? The Illuminati. I'm with the Illuminati. I don't have a badge or anything like that. I'm what you might call a hobbyist member. But I earned it. I did extensive research on the net. The code words I followed led me to forums. Secret forums. Forums that don't show up on Google. And I'm an avid poster. A valued poster. I know there are paths in Kingsmouth not on any map. The work of the Illuminati is everywhere. A secret gospel, chapter and verse throughout the town. Signs and formulae. That's why you're here, isn't it? Now, my work is not exhaustive. There are elements of our grand plan I may have overlooked. Tiny, tiny details still left unexplored. I trust we have each other's disclosure.
I guess, if that's what this means. Alright, so we have to follow Illuminati symbols, which are the symbols on the covers of sewer tops. Manhole covers, that's where I was looking. Lux Omnia Vincit. Never sure with that. Let's follow the Illuminati symbol, which is pointing. Oh. Pointing. Looks to be that way. This one. This one points this way. Let's follow the manhole covers down Main Street, because I believe this is Main Street. Yeah, because that's Town Hall right there. Yep, so this is Main Street. And then that's Silk. Cool, I didn't even have to hop up. And Lady Margaret. Cool. The fog parted as a freak show curtain. revealing a graveyard of ships, rusty steel, ancient wood, dhows, Viking longboats, modern frigates, oil tankers, and luxury cruise liners. They all dipped and bobbed in the same water, vessels from all times, all cultures, all covered in red. Spooky. Spooky, scary. Really? Come at me. Really? Puke on me too.
Always gotta
First
puke
you
on
come at me, then you puke on me. Disgusting. Alright, what's among these squid boxes? Examine the plaque on the ground. Found location referenced in the message. In the seat of power, the navigator immortalized, illuminating the path to the sleeping priest and Fletcher, in memory of Franz Hals, who perished in light, 1580 to 1666. Convenient that there just happens to be 666 in there. Convenient. I'm pretty sure if I remember... Go away, Thane. Thank you. Thane? You're gonna be there till I look at something else, aren't you? Secret world and its minor little weird things. I'm pretty sure the reference in that message was Town Hall. They immortalized him by putting his name on Town Hall.
Yeah, I recall that's how it is.
Which is the whole point of making us run down Main Street, was to realize, oh hey, you know, Kingsmouth Town Hall. Actually, no, if I recall, it was a picture of him. I think it's this picture. Yeah. Time is the province of kings and God. The hands of time point to truths written by kings in the words of God's path. The path is open to the enlightened. I don't know why that took me a second. I think it's because I was thinking ahead. Okay, so this quest, this part, is not ridiculously complicated, but a bit complicated. So what you have to do to figure out the next thing is you see the picture and you see how the telescope points off in this direction. Well, if you follow the line of it, which more or less leads you to this clock. Now this clock, the hands are stopped. The hands are referencing a Bible passage. I can't recall what it is, but the Bible passage gives us our next location. And I don't know if I remember it. So, I couldn't remember what that Bible passage was and what it was referring to, so I had to look it up real quick. And the Bible passage is Kings 10:10. So if you have read the Bible and know it, or, you know, currently already read it, you already know what it is. But for those who don't know what Kings 10:10 is, it reads, "And she gave the king 120 talents, 120 of gold, and of spices very great store, and precious stones. There came no more such abundance of spices as these which the queen of Sheba gave to King Solomon." So what we have to take from that is the 120. That 120 is important, and that's about it. That 120 will lead us is a code that we will need to get somewhere. I think I remember.
It's in the 120 block? Or was it not like that?
No, because that's the code we need.
Oh, okay.
It's then finding where the code goes, which, if I recall, is over here at the priest house.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it is. Which makes sense because that was, you know, a Bible passage. Well, at least a passage. Yeah. And so, 1, 2, 0. We're in.
The basement.
We're in the basement. Ooh, we're in the Illuminati cellar.
Excuse me.
This isn't just any basement. For one, it's not even a basement, it's a cellar. And it's Illuminati, too. So this isn't your typical grandma's basement, okay? We don't have, you know, your standard sewing equipment. We got some loan desks. Okay, it might be your grandma's basement, if your grandma really doesn't use your basement. Okay, hint. That's not how you spell hens. That's how you spell it. As the famous Solomon priest once said, light conquers all. I think that's what's on the freaking things outside.
Yeah.
I think it's this.
Yeah.
But in Latin.
Yeah.
We'll try that real quick. Might as well.
Latin. That.
And I believe it goes this way.
Yeah, Lux is definitely
Yeah,
light.
it goes with Lux Omna first. Yeah.
Omnia.
Omnia, yes. I always have a hard time with...
Vincent.
Awesome.
Sweet.
When I use my brain, I can do it. Access secure archive. Safe being open. Please stand clear of the wall. What? Oh. Well, hey there.
Alright, you're like, what?
What?
Bomb.
Wall. What? Okay, so I'm going to take the eye, the pyramid, and the phoenix. Done. Bada boom, baby. Alright. So let's see what Kristen has to say about this. If you wanted the keys to the family basement, you just had to ask. Though it was super cute watching you
Bitch.
solve our own puzzles.
Oh, you
God,
bitch.
You bitch.
Damn.
As should be apparent by now, we have a thing for labyrinths. Stems from a healthy cultivation of paranoia, malice, and wit.
Okay.
That said,
Wait.
there may be Illuminati puzzles in the future that we don't have the answers to. Our historical archives are incomplete. Many Kingsmouth records were charred in the fire of, lo and behold, 1712. And the digital transfer of compromised ancient material never goes seamlessly, regardless of what Cassini may have you believe. Ciao ciao. So, a thing about investigation quests that other quests don't have is investigation quests give you a vanity reward bag.
First time completions.
For first time completions, yes. As it clearly says right here.
Sorry.
It's a good thing to point out. It's a one-time thing. And
Yeah, you can't farm it.
what that is essentially is we'll collect it and we'll open
It's
it and we'll
vanity,
see.
it's what it
It's
says.
a vanity. It's quite self-explanatory. We got cruising sunglasses yellow, so let's open up the dressing room. There we go. Oh, my lighting is terrible.
You gotta get like lowest, cheapest shit.
Of course, this is like something I could.
You think good dress? Mm-mm.
All right, here we go. That's a little better lighting. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, and then we come down here to sunglasses, cruising sunglasses. And
Yellow.
Hey,
That's
look at
kind of
me.
cool.
Those are pretty boxy though. I don't know if I like them. Hey,
They're
look at me.
They're weird with your hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my square frames. I like my square frames. No, damn it!
Now you have no glasses.
Oh, I need to click over here.
Just share
Dirt,
tab.
dirt. There we go. There we go. Where? Yeah. We'll keep those other ones. But so every investigation I get, I'll get one of those reward bags that will have something random in it. And maybe I'll get something good sometimes. I've gotten a few cool things out of them.
You can get mounts and shit out of that even.
Yeah, because it's vanity stuff. It is literally things that
Yeah, it's just
has
luck.
no... It's all luck.
Random number generator.
And then I know when you get to a later zone, it will have an area where you can... The whole area will possibly drop keys for a specific area that has shipping containers that you can open to fight rare bosses that drop rare loot.
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is later on, like when you were cap level.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. I'll get them, and I will, of course, do that. And I don't like how close I am to my face. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm too far.
Well,
There we go. Okay. So, let's get his second investigation quest. Let's take a look at it real quick. The Illuminati found in Kingsmouth, they didn't only raise a town, they dug deep into the ground as well, carving secret passageways that echo to this day. Find the tunnels beneath Kingsmouth and discover where they lead. I think I'll do that next time.
that's called a cliffhanger.
That's what we like to call a cliffhanger.
But you know. We love y'all.
If you guys did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can keep in touch with what we're doing. It's not that much. Apparently. Alright, so with that, see you guys later.
Have a good day.